Verbal violence is divided into different types, including insult, threat, sarcasm, verbal discrimination, and cyberbullying. A type of verbal violence can cause serious psychological harm, especially when it persists over time.
School violence is a serious issue that negatively affects students' psychology and development. Common types of school violence include physical violence, psychological violence, verbal violence, and cyberbullying. Physical violence is the most visible form, including hitting, pushing, or action that cause bodily harm. Psychological violence is the more invisible but has a deep impact, often manifest through isolation, exclusion, threat, or psychological pressure. Verbal violence involves using offensive words, insult, or ridicule that hurt the victim emotionally. Additionally, with the development of technology, cyberbullying has become increasingly common, including spreading rumors, defamation, or harassment on online platforms.
Why we chose the topic of verbal violence. Verbal violence is a serious problem, especially in school. It spreads quickly as one group's hurtful words can influence many others. Soon, an entire community may join, making the victim feel even worse. Our group chose the topic to raise awareness and help students understand that verbal violence is a serious problem. We hope to encourage kindness and respect, creating a better and more positive society for everyone.
While physical violence is violence, everyone can easily recognize it. Verbal violence is invisible, but it's also a strategy that goes many students fall into direction without even realizing it. Specifically, verbal violence becomes a weapon through sharp words that demean, humiliate, insult, attack, and threaten the victim. And those invisible words will gradually lead to psychological damage that is very difficult to treat.
For example, Miss Thanh, she was body shamed for her unbalanced physique. And Mother Kang, she was criticized, condemned, and harshly attacked by the online community for appearing too thin in a fashion show. This is a clear example of verbal violence on social media. All of these examples show that verbal violence is present around us and needs to be recognized, that addressed promptly to protect the mental well-being of those affected.
Have you ever wondered what causes verbal abuse? First is living environment. Many people grow up in families lacking love and support, which can lead to feelings of anger and resentment. Others are exposed to verbal violence in school or workplace, making them adopt the same behavior as the environment they live in. And next is psychological and emotional issues. People who use verbal abuse often have psychological issues such as low self-esteem, anger, anxiety, or uncontrolled stress. They may project these feelings onto others through their words and language. And other causes come from distorted lifestyle and excessive use of stimulants.
When verbal violence occurs in school life, it causes psychological suffering for students. Students will gradually lean toward the tendency to blame themselves and cause physical harm. At the same time, it causes low self-esteem and confidence in communication, creating difficult for one future. Not only does it have negative consequences for the victim, it also causes negative consequences for the perpetrator. When they have increasingly evil child, they always want to bully older, possibly causing criminal acts at a young age.
Keep calm so you don't get affected and don't think about homework. Please notify the teacher of any violence, no matter how minor or major. Work have the power to heal or to hurt. Use them to build, not to destroy.
Stop. もう一回。Don't move.